Hello everyone, hey Madison, this is Matt Winsonreed with the Matt Winsonreed Real Estate Partners, and I am really excited to have another Fitchburg business owner with us today. This is Matt Oboikovitz. He's with Maple
Hi.
Grove Dentist. He is both a dentist and the owner over at Maple Grove Dentistry, right down the road from our office, and wanted to have him here today to give an opportunity for you to get to know one of our neighbors. And Matt not only lives on the west side, his office is right here in Fitchburg on the corner of PD and Maple Grove Drive. So Matt, thanks for taking some time this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, tell me a little bit more about yourself and yeah, how you ended up out here in Fitchburg.
Sure. So I grew up in the Wausau area, which is about 2 hours north of here. But I went to UW for undergrad here, and so that's kind of my original exposure to the city of Madison. I was out in Cleveland at Case Western for dental school for a few years after that, and then I did a residency in New York City. And when I was looking to come back to Wisconsin, I really liked Madison from my time here as a student and decided that this is where I wanted to be. It's still close enough to where I grew up in Wausau, where my family is, but yeah, so that's how I ended up here. I've been in the Madison area for a little over 10 years now practicing dentistry.
Okay.
I was at a few other locations before coming to Maple Grove Dental. But a couple of years ago, an opportunity opened up and there was a retiring dentist at this office, and it just happened to be, you know, within 8 minutes of where I live, and it just kind of seemed like a perfect opportunity.
Awesome. Tell us, like now that you've been in Fitchburg and end up landing there, what have you liked about this area of town and being in the Fitchburg area?
Sure. So it's a really, I've found it to be a really humble community. There's a lot of, you know, neighborhoods and growing families around here. It's kind of on the, you know, the edge of where the city of Madison is, and so it's not, you know, it's not constrained by the city itself. It's allowed to keep growing, and so I've found that it's kind of like you're still a part of the Madison area, Madison community, but it's more of a family. It has more of a family feel to it. And
Yeah,
I
definitely
definitely see that in the patients that we have at
Sure.
our office.
Yeah, which is great. I'm sure a lot of families need dental work and a lot of young kids just going through a lot of the changes and stuff like that. We have a 2-year-old and his teeth have just exploded the last couple of years, and probably need to have him come in, check you out, have you check him out in the near future. But so tell us about your practice in general. So obviously you mentioned there's families and stuff like that. What else? What type of procedures or different things that you guys normally see?
Sure. So I'm a general dentist, and so we are kind of the quarterback for your dental care. That's kind of one of the phrases that we use sometimes when we're coordinating different treatments and things that patients need. So we are, you know, if you're looking for a dentist, you give us a call. We'll get you in, do your exam, X-rays, get you set up for your cleaning appointments and everything. If you have other needs outside of that, whether it's orthodontic treatments, gum treatment, oral surgery, root canals, endodontics, all of that stuff, I have a very close-knit group of specialists that I work with in the area, and I refer to them for a lot of those procedures.
Awesome.
So we do a lot of things in-house, such as, you know, fillings, crowns. I do some Invisalign cases, I do some cosmetic cases, but being in the Madison area for 10 years, I've, like I said, have worked out a good team of specialists that I work with as well. So if you need things that are beyond what we provide in our office, I have a good team to refer you to.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love that, just being the quarterback. So the first stop, meet with yourself and your team, and then if there needs to be anything more than that, then they'll set you up really well to make sure, you have the right specialists working on whatever that issue might be.
Yeah.
Awesome. So on a personal note, I haven't transitioned over to the what is electric toothbrush or whatever. Is that, how important is that? I know that's kind of pushed more and more these days. But.
Yeah. I love electric toothbrushes because they do such a better job than a manual toothbrush for most people. I have a lot of people that brush with a manual toothbrush, a traditional toothbrush, and can do a really good job with it. But for a lot of us, you know, a lot of patients might not understand, you know, how to angle the toothbrush, how to hold it, how to get all those areas where you're cleaning all the plaque off the teeth. The electric toothbrush does most of the work for you. It's more just about positioning it and putting it in the right spots. So
it's worth it.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. I always tell patients I look for three things. I look for something that's rechargeable so that it's not dying on you, so that you can use the electric function of it. Look for something that's got a 2-minute timer on it.
Yeah.
And then I also, because a lot of people don't always brush their teeth for a full 2 minutes, so that makes sure that you do. And then I look for something that's has a pressure sensor in it too, so that you're not pressing too hard on your teeth.
Sure.
Because that's one of the things that I find with people who use a manual toothbrush who are really good brushers, is sometimes they press too hard and they actually hurt their gum tissues.
Okay, I didn't know about that sensor. Yeah, that's great. The 2-minute timer feels like 5 minutes when I'm doing it, so I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if it's broken or if it didn't start. So I need a little more patience when I do try it. But that's a great tip. Yeah, I know that my hygienist has mentioned it a couple times before, and I just haven't fully jumped on with it. But thanks for mentioning that. Yeah. Other than your practice here in Fitchburg, what do you like to do in your free time when you're not hanging out at the office?
Sure. So I have a lot of kids in my house. I have 3 stepsons. 2 of them are in college. And then my 3rd stepson is in middle school, and then I have a 4-year-old daughter. We also have 2 dogs. So as you know, being in my neighborhood, you probably see us running around a lot, chasing the kids, chasing the dogs. That takes up probably most of my time that I'm not at work. Other than that, I have played hockey since I was, I think, 5 years old.
Oh, awesome.
So I still play in the men's league on Sunday nights. Wake up a little sore every Monday morning. We didn't have a game last night, so I'm feeling okay today. And I just really like to enjoy the outdoors, everything that Wisconsin provides. I love the seasons. I love going hiking, cross-country skiing, outdoor ice skating in the wintertime. Yeah, this has just always been home for me, and it's always a really cool spot to be.
Yeah, if you like the outdoors and the seasons, there's so much to offer. Yeah, I didn't know that you played hockey. Where's the what rink do you guys play at?
So we play some of our games at Madison Ice Arena, which is real quick drive from here and a real quick drive from my house. Other games we play at Hartmeyer, which is all the way across town on the east side. So those ones take me about 20 minutes to get to. I have to drive through downtown to get over there.
But, yeah. Good for you to still get out there. Yeah, I play softball, but I don't take the beating as I would if I played hockey still. So awesome. Well, Matt, thank you so much. Thanks for taking your time.
Thanks for
and
having
hopefully
me.
Our audience get a chance to get to know a neighbor and get to know a fellow business owner here in Fitchburg. If you guys have any questions, what's the best way to reach out to you or your office?
We have a website, maplegrovedentalmadison.com. Otherwise, just search us on Google. We'll come up. Yeah.
Can they just pop into?
Yeah, you can pop in too. Say hi to Isabel at the front desk.
Awesome. Sounds good. Cool. Well, thanks again.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.